So NaLyssa Smith was released from her team in China, 10 days ago, because she was injured. And she went straight to Miami to, be around Unrivaled. And the Mist is the Unrivaled team with Dijonai Carrington. So Dijonai is on the Mist, and apparently they might have an injury. I don't know, because NaLyssa Smith is now Unrivaled. She is now Unrivaled. Oh, cool. Shout out Unrivaled, by the way. Player profiles. Shout out to them. We got player profiles now. It's about time. But who's injured? Who's injured? But NaLyssa Smith has signed a relief contract, so the Owls just don't get her player. Yeah, so the Owls just have 5 players. She was already down. We need help for the Mist, but who's replacing? Who's injured? They have not announced who's injured. So wait, did they just have 7 players? Did they literally just have 7 players? Am I missing something? No one's been announced injured. Who's injured? What? Who's injured? Yeah. It's going to be messy. Dijonai and NaLyssa on the same team. Interesting stuff. What? She was supposed to, when are the Owls going to be a player? The Lunar Owls only have 5 players. What's going on? Nobody knows who's injured. They never announced who's injured. They announced the replacement without announcing who's out. Also, why do the Lunar Owls still only have 5 players? This is mad. So Cameron Brink has not been replaced, but we've now got a team with 7 players. We've now got a team with 7 players, by the way. Also, shout out to Unrivaled. I am actually not fully convinced, but I have a very not fully convinced they're watching every single one of these videos talking about Unrivaled, but I know for a fact that the people in some of the social media team for Unrivaled are watching these videos, and are watching not just my own, just watching a lot of videos on how to get better. So shout out to them, and it's really cool that we have player profiles now. And soon enough, we're probably going to see points per game, field goal percentage, which is going to be really cool. And shout out to the people having to not learn on the job, but this was not, the website and stuff was not ready to go. It was not ready to go at all at the start of the season, and now it's looking 100 times better. But NaLyssa Smith obviously was going to be an Unrivaled, but I'm trying to see if I can find who's injured. Oh, Dijonai's injured. Sabrina Ionescu stuck in Paris. Sabrina Ionescu out, personal. She's stuck in Paris. My flight was delayed hours for Leeds, but every flight this morning was cancelled going across the Atlantic. So ironically, she's replacing Dijonai Carrington, which is an interesting one. So we're without Jewel Lloyd. I actually think NaLyssa Smith could go get buckets. I think NaLyssa Smith could get buckets in Unrivaled. That's going to be an interesting one. But what happens then? How injured, by the way? Jewel Lloyd must be fairly injured, because she's playing on the same team as Dijonai, and they probably want to go and play together. So what's going to happen then? When players get healthy, but this. Who are they playing tonight? Who are the Mist playing tonight? So the Mist, obviously 2 of their players. So the Mist only have 5 players still, which makes more sense. But I still love the fact that regardless of the fact there's injuries, they did not announce the injuries before they announced NaLyssa Smith. They announced the injuries 4 minutes ago. They announced NaLyssa Smith 12 minutes ago. So who are they playing? They are playing the Phantom. Oh, that's going to be an awful game of basketball. Stop putting the Phantom on first. The Laces and Vinyl is going to be a hell of a game, but people are going to tune out. People are going to turn it off, like, and that's the problem. It's a problem when you keep putting the Phantom on first. The Phantom don't even have Sabrina Ionescu anymore. They're going to have to start. At this stage, they're going to literally have to start Katie Lou Samuelson. Like, they're in a bad, bad situation. They're in a real bad situation. But for fans of NaLyssa Smith, I mean, you get to see NaLyssa Smith play. You'll probably get to see NaLyssa Smith play with Dijonai again. And yeah, like, it's mad to see. It's mad to see who else it's going to be. Who else is going to happen, because there are so many injuries. And it's the problem is if you have like 2 injuries on a team, you're kind of screwed. And if you're bringing in a hardship player, I'm guessing one of the players is one of the injuries is probably like not a super duper serious one, but like relatively serious. So yeah, it is. It's a mad one again. But it'll be interesting to see how NaLyssa Smith gets on in Unrivaled, because is she is she gonna be fast enough to keep up with the speed? Like genuinely, is she fast enough to keep up with the speed of Unrivaled? Because I think she's not slow in the WNBA, but it's really, really tough to like with this speed. This speed is different. Like, you can be a quick center and you might struggle with this speed. But she's coming up in an easy first matchup. I think she'll be able to cook Satu Sabli on the inside. Like, I think Brittany Griner you might have to match up Brittany Griner to her, but I do think NaLyssa Smith will cook Satu Sabli in the post. So it'll be an interesting one. I actually think she's going to be decent. Like, of the Fever players, she might actually be the best in Unrivaled, because Lexi Hull's just on the wrong team. Katie Lou is Katie Lou Samuelson, and the game doesn't suit Aaliyah Boston. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. Do you guys think NaLyssa Smith is going to do well? Do you guys think NaLyssa Smith is going to do poorly in honestly, do you guys think NaLyssa Smith's going to do poorly and Unrivaled? I actually think she'll be probably the best at Fever players, but none of the Fever players have been doing particularly well in Unrivaled so far. But anyway, yeah, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.